Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
And we yell at Rose.
We yell at Rose.
Has anyone yelled at Rose?
Nice. Get her in here. Hi, chat. Hi.
Hi.
Ah. Why is why are we all loading?
Watch.
What the? Hi Nova. Hi. We have some technical difficulty going on at the moment. Let me see here. Freshly. Yeah, my day's been pretty good, Nova. Here. Oh, I need to freaking fix the. Oh, okay. Now they're all gone. Hello.
Yo.
ILT. Hi.
ILT.
LT.
Um. I am just gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna quit the channel and rejoin. Give me a second. I want to have big loads. Okay, did that fix it? No. Nice Sooky order. I got all sorts of technical problems today. So the reason why I restarted stream, for those of you on the Twitch side, was because I unfortunately had to I have a glitch sometimes in OBS where the different channels on my microphone will go out of sync with each other, and so my voice sounds very weird. So normally I check that before going live, but because I was in a rush, I forgot to check. So yeah. Also, hun, I'm filtering in your mic.
Filtering in my mic?
What's that?
You're filtering in my mic?
No, I'm echoing.
Okay. I don't know what you want me to do about that. My filter's on. Sorry. I can turn it up. I mean, if you weren't goddamn loud.
Goddamn loud.
Try turning on and off the Discord shit. I had that issue. If you've closed Discord recently and then reopened it recently, like it'll, for some reason, even though it's on, it won't be on.
Okay.
I turned up my noise gate. Way higher than it was before.
Okay.
Alright, how's that sound?
Hi, Rose.
Oh.
Girl, I'm being rate limited. That's looked up. Hi, Rose. Hi.
You deserve to be rate limited.
What the?
Yeah, I said it.
That's fucked up. This is fucked up. What a fucked up day.
Why did my leg cramp the instant I woke up? What the fuck?
Let me try this real quick. I'll try exiting Discord and rejoining the call and see if that fixes it. I want to have big loads.
Welcome back.
Doesn't look like it fixes it. Dang it! I guess we're rate limited by Sooky because I turned stream on and off and on again. It's like a rate limiting me. Yo.
Oh, okay.
What does that mean? What does rate limiting mean?
It means basically it's blocking us.
Oh.
Classic.
Yeesh.
Yeah. It's a Discord thing?
Yeah, Discord might be shitting itself, so it can't, like, thing.
Potentially. It is Wednesday. Or Tuesday.
Have you tried looking up to see if someone's saying it's down, like on Twitter or something?
Let's see. Discord. It might be a Discord API thing.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah. And if it's changed, recently the people would be complaining on Twitter.
API response time. Oh yeah, there's some kind of issue going on right now.
Yeah.
It shouldn't take too long to fix up. That's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're having some. So it looks like Discord's having some problems, everybody. And the program that we use to display everyone's little PNG tubers, called the Fugi Tech, uses Discord's API in order to display everybody's profile images and light up when we talk and stuff like that. So unfortunately, it looks like Discord's having some issues. So we're all going to be a little invisible for the moment. Let me throw your PNGs on there or something. I don't know. Thankfully, I have a little folder here with all of my friends' assets I use for stream, so I can just put them on there. Wait. That's it. There we go. Giant Rose, squeeze you down.
Mimi Giant?
Okay, there you go. There's Rose. There's the.
You just get really tired.
I don't have your PNG Chibi, so I'm putting on the ancient big Chibi Sooky. I'm putting in the
Nice.
Trayesh Sooky. Trayesh Keen. There we go. And then I'm putting on me. I'll put on Siel first. Stuff right there. Siel. Down.
Yeah.
There we go. Now where am I?
In 1,000 years of stalling there.
If you guys want to yap again, you can while I'm trying to band-aid fix Discord being down.
If I had, like, my brain is not working this morning, unfortunately. There hasn't really been a lot going on in the gaming sphere or anything either. Like,
there is a tiny bit we can maybe yep.
No.
I've been playing Enshrouded on and off. That's been pretty fun.
We're playing Monster Hunter.
Classic.
Nice,
Ah.
nice.
Monster Hunter.
Oh, true.
Why is it $110?
Which Monster Hunter game are you on now, Rose?
Still finishing World. Waiting for Siel, RG, and Sooky so we can do Elatrion.
Hi, Dan.
Hi,
Hi,
Daniel.
Ian.
Hi.
We're gonna do Elatrion, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I band-aid fixed Fugi not working.
Nice.
There we go. This will do for now. Okay, what we're talking about?
I don't know. What were we talking about?
Just games that we were still playing.
I'm just
not
saying
not
that.
enough.
Waiting on
Oh.
just waiting on Siel, Sooky, and RG to all like, you know, be in Discord at the same time so we can play Monster Hunter and do a Latreon and Fatalis.
No.
No, we're not doing we're
Huh.
we're not finishing the game.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm fine with doing it. I'm just, again, I've got to be in the mood for it. That's how I am with games.
To be fair, you guys have been playing like a crap ton of Monster Hunter over the past few weeks.
Yeah.
It's reasonable to get like at least like one a little bit of a break.
That's cute. That's expensive though. I'm currently just looking at some nice goth clothes on Amazon and stuff. Let's see. Issues, a lot of them are just overly expensive for no reason.
Hi, City. Hey, hi.
Because I can guarantee that, like, they're like, they don't cost that much to make at all.
Oh yeah. I don't know if it's as bad as it is in the US for you guys in Australia, but like there are so many people who will, in the US will try and just like buy cheap stuff on Temu and just like drop ship it and like sell it for like four
Yeah,
times
dropshipping is
the
the thing.
value.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know someone who's you know, who is pretty well off, like family wise. And now they just drop ship. And that motherfucker like post pictures of them in a fucking Ferrari and shit. Like, it's bullshit. If you have a shit ton of money, it's easier to make money because you can just do something fucking simple like drop shipping.
But like I wonder, I definitely got to have some kind of connections to make that easier because so many people in the US try to like make it rich by like doing drop shipping or whatever. And most people actually don't make much money from it because like you see the thing with drop shipping is anyone can just buy the shit they're drop shipping off of Temu. So like
What's drop
why
shipping?
would you ever? So drop
It's just
shipping
buying
is
and reselling. Like,
yeah.
it's just buying cheap shit and reselling it for a little bit more expensive.
Yeah,
And just hoping
typically.
people don't
Oh,
find
we're
like
back.
the
The
source of
PNGs
it.
are back.
Woo!
Yep.
Back. PDs are working again. Foogie's back. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Alright, back to working order.
Woo!
Oh.
Wow.
But yeah, so dropshipping is usually people will buy items off of for cheap items on sites like Alibaba or Temu, and then they will just try and resell them as their own creation, pretty much on like Amazon or like their own website or something else. Some of them will make like TikToks or like there's a recent epidemic of like I actually watched a YouTube video on this where they'll be like these old couples be like my husband is getting old and he's trying to make money with his pug slipper business, but nobody's buying them. Will you please buy them? And like it's obviously like a scam. It's just some crap you could just buy off of a team. They're not like handmade. It's just like footage of like a guy hand making them when like it's not actually the real product. It's basically like a get rich quick scheme, but most people don't. It doesn't work out for them because, like as I was saying before, if you can, anyone can just go on Temu and Alibaba or whatever to just buy the things for cheap. So why would you ever buy it from anyone else? Once you know that, there's no reason to buy it from dropshippers.
Well, because dropshippers are already the type of person where you're like, ooh, maybe, you know, they might be the type to also scam you out of getting it.
Oh yeah, that's another thing too. So what part of the drop shipping thing is they will use you basically give them your shipping details and then they'll have Alibaba or team will deliver it to you. So
Yeah.
if it gets lost or something, you're just shit out of luck pretty much because the seller doesn't like tell you, give you your order number or anything like that. You're just kind of screwed. So like it's literally just a pointless middleman, essentially.
Fucking scammers. Hopefully no one's been caught by that.
I hope not. I hope not. Yeah, I don't know. I don't buy too much like stuff. Right, hon? We don't really buy a whole lot of like material stuff outside of groceries. Well,
Siel points at her shirt.
okay. Or are you talking about like
The
yes,
one
Gok.
from yeah. That's a material thing.
True.
I was gonna say more like, I don't know if we don't usually know, but I was gonna came out here and there was a package on the counter today.
Oh yeah, that was an automatic can opener.
Yeah, I took it out of the packaging.
Nice. That is actually really good. I have one of those. You still have to hold it though.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I got that so that way I could open cans when Siel's sleeping during the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give it a try and hopefully it's
Yeah.
what?
Oh no, you just said it funny.
Yeah.
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 In case you couldn't tell everyone, we're all a little sleepy right now. Me and Siel.
All?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean? We're all a little. Are we not all a little sleepy? I'm feeling a little sleepy.
Australians should be pretty awake.
No, Sooky just said she was sleepy. Rose just woke up. You and I are still fighting off the food coma from eating.
Fighting off?
pasta.
You're about to hear me snore in 20 minutes. Like, you
What
know what
the-
we're talking about.
What the? No.
The fight has been lost.
We have a stream to entertain.
I have the demons in my head to entertain.
The demon in your head.
Let's see. Add to
Yeah.
cart. Add to cart.
Yeah, how did that
Add
shirt
to
turn out?
cart.
It turned out really
Add
good,
to
Snooty.
cart.
You like the hoodie, right, hon?
Oh yeah. Very comfortable.
Yeah.
Hackers, yes sirs.
What did you say, Sooky?
I was just being silly. I was hackers, yes sirs.
Yes, sir. Please.
No.
Oh.
No. Rose, no.
What? I'm zoned the fuck out. I'm sorry.
There we have it, folks.
There we go. Rose confirmed. Cute.
What?
Because LT said bunch of EP cuties, and me and Sooky and Sia were like no, and then I was like, right, Rose, and you were like, wah. We were denying the cute allegations, and you were the only one who didn't deny them.
Oh, sorry.
What are you apologizing to us? There's nothing wrong with being cute.
No, I'm not.
Okay. I think we talked about this in the past.
Hideous.
Cat 7 Ethernet. Is that good or bad?
Oh the
you
whole
don't need
discussion.
anything higher than 6.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why I want this one is because I can't find any Cat 6s that have a flat cable and are this big.
Yeah, so basically, the
10
thing
meters.
is,
Yeah.
the what do you call it? Cat 6 has 10 gigabits per second, right?
It's 1 gigabits per second.
Cat 6 should be 10. Like
You're
minimum.
thinking you might be thinking of 6E or whatever it is.
No. Cat 6
Because
should
it says
be 10
here
gigabits.
with all the graphs, it says Cat 7 is 10 gigabits, Cat 6 is 1 gigabit, Cat 5 is 100 megabytes.
Wait, say it again?
It says Cat 7 is 10 gigabytes, Cat 6 is 1
gigabit?
gigabyte, and Cat 5 is 100 megabytes.
Either way. Wait, what? No, Cat 6 should definitely be 10 gigabit. By the way. Maybe look for a different chart. I don't know.
Yeah, hold on. Cat 6A is what I'm thinking of. Hold on.
That should also be 10 gigabit. Cat 7, you're like, you can get it if you can't find a Cat 6, I guess. But like, your internet speed's never getting above 10 gigabit.
Alright, I found it. I found the chart.
So there's
Cat
just
7
no
offers
need to...
better shielding and increased speeds.
Yeah. So there's really not much need to get anything more than Cat 6, but you can if you can't find a Cat 6.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's no issue.
Yeah, there we go.
going
Cat 6
higher
supports data
than-
transfer speeds up to 10 gigabytes per second at 250 megahertz, which you don't really need more than
Okay.
250 megahertz.
Yeah, exactly.
but-
Unless you have a gigabit connection, and like, you know, it doesn't matter. There we go.
However, its 10 gigabit speed is effective only up to 164 feet. Which is a
Also,
lot.
the fucking max like limit that they like have in Australia for like most companies is like, it's not even if you like a single gigabit. So you know,
Yeah.
there's just no need.
Yeah, I just mean for $20, a 10-meter cord of a Cat 7 isn't bad.
It's not. I don't know if I trust that price though.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's on Amazon, so.
Yeah. Amazon can be sketch.
Green Limited AU. So it's an an
Yeah.
Australian company.
Did any of you ever see that shit? Amazon
What?
had like fucking. They were selling like, I think it was capacitors. Capacitors that like were way under what they were rated for.
Oh.
So like, oh no, maybe it was fuses. I think it was fuses actually. The fuses were way under what they were like rated for. So they're meant to like fucking. They were meant to like pop at like fucking 10. Oh no, they were way over. So they're meant to like pop at like 10, right? 10 amps or some shit. And they would get up to like fucking 20 or some shit. And that's like really bad for like electronics. Like, you do not want to like overamp your system. And they're just selling that shit on Amazon, and like there's not like you could put in a complaint, and Amazon did not take that shit down.
Yeah. No. Amazon, especially in the last few years, has like declined in like quality control as far as
Yeah.
I'll get it out there.
what's the word? They're like their quality and just making sure that products put
Yeah.
on there are
Decline
actually
in
good.
quality control. The quality, yes, so fucking true. It's not streamer brain at this point. You're just dumb.
What do you
Say-
mean? I'm not
This
dumb.
This cable on Amazon has a lot of reviews on it, and a lot of them are 4 to 5 star reviews.
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah, there's
I'm
6
sure
pages
it's
of
fine.
reviews. There's 6
Yeah,
pages of
yeah.
reviews, so I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's fine.
I'm
Because my
sure.
cable's real. The reason why as well, Rose, is because my cable's really old now, which we know with cables can really, especially since it's been used in multiple households, moved around, twisted, you know, can really fuck with the quality. So I need to get a new one anyway. And $20 ain't bad, especially since it's got so many good reviews on it. So awesome.
But yeah, no, okay. To complete my thought that I was saying about Amazon, so many items on there nowadays are just a jarbled mess of keywords and are like really are just undescriptive and just blech, like blech as far as titles goes.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
You know.
Yep.
You know. It's not fine. No.
Nothing is fine. Nothing is fine. Oh my god, that was such a funny. Oh my god, you just reminded me of a fucking Northern Lion bit. Northern Lion did a fucking bit where it was just fucking like saying shit like a fucking Amazon title. It was fucking so funny. Hang on, I didn't find that.
Oh, you mean you don't want 30-foot steel wool roll, coarse wire fabric for pest control, hardware gap blocker, and animal proofing in home and garden DIY kit?
Something like that.
Teehee.
Gotta make sure you get every keyword in there. So if you type in anything in there, it'll pop up in the search results.
Sorry.
Thanks, Sooky.
Thank you.
Or how about plant stand indoor bamboo plant shelf, adjustable corner plants flower holder, single floor plant stand, fits 8 to 12 inches pot and plant not included, walnut.
Yippee! Walnut.
Walnut. It just says walnut at the end.
Walnut.
I guess I think it's like the color of the stand. Here, I'll show you chat. Give me a second. There we go.
Walnut.
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 I can't find the thing when Northern Lion says it. Fuck. Just
I was
like
Mhm.
it's not like what's it called? I don't think blah, 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 blah. I just don't think it was a popular thing that happened. I just saw it during one of his streams.
I don't know. That sounds like something that Librarian would have a clip of, probably.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be able to find it unless I fucking like asked Librarian.
Or I mean, he would like post it on his
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah, but
there
I'm
is
not
a-
gonna just like find it. I don't know what the fuck it would be titled. I looked up Amazon, I looked up Temu because it was one of those, but maybe not.
That is fair. Some of the titles for the Librarian's clips are aren't very descriptive. Like there was one I watched today that was like about him complaining about people not chatting during what game was he playing? One of the one that's like Tetris but a tower defense. I forgot exactly what it's called. Let me pull that up. But yeah, it's basically being like, what was it? Chatters when it being like, oh, I hate these popular triple A games
stuttery fucking
and their
messes today. This is crazy.
the VS, and then same viewers when cool new indie game comes out. Oh, I don't want to. Ooh, I want to play
Getting cut
Marvel
off.
Rivals.
Getting cut off there.
Okay. Where did I get cut off at?
Where you're going? Oh,
Oh.
Ooh, you're getting cut off. So
Like, ooh, new Marvel Rival skin. This is fantastic. Yes.
Yum 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 yum.
Yum 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 yum.
Yum. Yeah, he didn't like how like slow the chat was being apparently in the game he was playing. So it's like I'm swapping to the bazaar, and the chat was like, I forgot if they were like no, or they're like yes with the bazaar, we love the bazaar. And he was like, look man, I don't know what's yapping while playing the game, man. It's not like there's nothing. It's not, doesn't have the same energy.
Oh.
Yeah. And Librarian's freaking nutty how much work he does
content?
for free. Yeah, like
Yeah.
free exposure.
Free
for
fucking content
online.
releases is crazy.
Because like he sometimes isn't there in the live streams, and when he's not there in the live streams, he like downloads the VODs and then goes through the VODs anyway to like find bits for the channel. Yeah. He made a little video about showing how he edits for, and now I need to watch that at some point. It's sitting in one of my mini tabs, waiting for its time to be viewed by me on a day when I feel like editing.
It's like a fucking ancient tomb.
Yo, it's not
Slide off the
ancient.
sarcophagus lid and fucking.
Finally, I found it. What I've been searching all these years for. That one video essay I meant to watch.
Yeah.
I'll have you guys know that at the moment my tabs are only at 250, but that's because I was doing stuff. And some of these tabs I do need for stuff and things.
Coparder. It's like Coparder.
What the heck? I need these. I swear.
LOL.
I'm totally gonna watch that video essay about a video game I'm never gonna play. Eventually.
in the speed run of so and so.
I do have a couple of those in there. SpongeBob SquarePants Vow for Bikini Bottom speedruns go hard. They're actually really, really fun to watch and play. You okay, Sooky?
Yeah.
Sound like you just died in a video game or something. I don't know.
No, I was leaning over my desk and I knocked something over, and I was like, oh, thank God I didn't have anything in it.
There was something that I saw, but I should have added it to the docket. I don't know what it was now. Oh, we didn't. We weren't here last week, so we didn't talk about the GTA 6 delay.
Oh,
That's one thing we could talk about.
True.
Does anyone know if any games got moved up in terms of release?
Stalker.
Because of no, they got moved up because of like before release because of GTA. Like games that were gonna come out like now, I guess next year.
Oh, I see what you're
because that
saying.
window is opened.
Yeah.
Because a lot of companies
They didn't
were
want to compete.
avoiding.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of companies were avoiding the GTA 6 like release window because that shit's fucked.
Actually, interesting. I'm looking at like a Game Rant article, and they're actually saying that like it could spell trouble for people who try and release their games before it, because people
Depends
are
on
just
how
still
much before it.
gonna be like, I'm just gonna wait for GTA 6 and not buy a new game or whatever.
Yeah, it depends on how much before, I reckon.
Yeah.
Like, people can probably still release before Christmas, but anything after Christmas, up until GTA, is gonna be, like, a little messy.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Because, like, you'll still get Christmas sales for other games, because people are not gonna be like, oh, I just wait for your Christmas gift, it will be GTA when GTA comes out in May. But, like, yeah, after Christmas, I think there's a lot of people are just gonna save their money for GTA.
Oh yeah, I think so. I think so. Cause like
It's crazy.
Like maybe for adults it won't be much of a big of a deal because they can just go out and buy it. But definitely when I was a kid,
a lot of adults like still it's an expensive game. It's like again, it's gonna be $80
these days, yeah.
right? Like
I think they were saying it might even be $100.
Well, I think the speculation was that people will spend $100 on it, and they're going to see what fucking amount they're gonna like try and set for it. But what's it called? It's probably going to be 80 now that what's it called? Nintendo's moving up to 80, and Xbox is moving up to $80 games, so it's going to be $80. And a lot of people just, from what it seems, like that's a lot. If you're living like paycheck to paycheck, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's really how I was when I was a kid. Like if I wanted the newest Call of Duty, I had to wait until Christmas because they always released like in like late November in the US.
I mean, even if you aren't a kid though, like there's a lot of people living paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
It's not just kids.
Would never know.
Barely able to live paycheck to paycheck as well, like, just barely.
You can't understand the concepts you're talking about.
What do you mean? Yes, I can. I'm not that out of touch, right, guys?
Uh,
Right.
I know what it's like. I know what it's like. I was a
Yeah?
broke college student for a bit.
College student. Let's stop there. College student.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
Yeesh.
You completed school, brag about it.
Ah.
You completed tertiary education? What?
I don't know what tertiary means.
You know how there's primary, secondary,
You do if you go to
tertiary's
college.
the one after.
Yeah. Tertiary is like a third thing.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
when yeah. But look, I interned once when I was in college over the summer, and I had to make my own meals and stuff. So like,
Oh, damn, you had to be a human being.
yeah, like I understood it,
Oh, it was so bad. I had to make my own meals.
But like I would go to the grocery store and be like, dang, food's expensive.
Yeah, but
Had
then
to
if you
be-
needed money, right, you could have just rang up and gone, hey.
And gone, hey. I
What a
don't know.
wonderful time of day.
You know,
I don't know what's
I'm
that
Live
out
the
of
love
paid.
and play.
I don't know what you think about people who have money, but I don't just say hey and then a bunch of money flows out of
Hey.
nowhere.
Well, no, I mean like the way that you would ask your parents for money for food or something, where it's like, look, I'm a bit short this month or whatever, like, you mind throwing some my way? You know? That's what I mean.
I don't think I've ever had to do that before.
Damn, crazy.
Well,
Okay, but
you know, I couldn't do that, period, anyway.
Fucking cat will not heal me. What
You
the
know, I've
fuck?
never had money problems ever, 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 ever.
Punz was a
Ever,
broke
ever.
college student. You know?
yeah.
Hey, he forgets the point.
Yeah.
He forgets the point where he would go home to his parents every single day. Besides when we had that apartment.
What? I
Said you forget the part of the story where you lived with your parents for most of your college. That's for that 1 year where you lived on your own.
Oh no. I went to college out of state. I lived on campus. Okay, maybe like
You lived on campus? Did
Yeah.
your parents pay for that, or did you have a job?
Oh yeah, my parents pay for it.
Okay.
But I did do some work while I was there. I would help
Right.
people with their I was a student tutor, so I would help students with their computer science coursework. And I get paid minimum wage to do that. So I worked.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right.
How were those cruises, by the way?
Yeesh.
That was Norway.
It was
Norway,
lovely. It was lovely. It was very, very pretty. I wish I wish
How does
I
it
knew
feel getting to do something most Americans will never get to do? Leave the country.
Honestly, I never even left the country in Australia, so.
I mean, I think it's pretty cool, but like, oh.
Fuck, Spiro tastes like ass.
Are you drinking something?
Spirolactane. I took my fucking tea blocker.
Or lactone? I mean the pill for HRT?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like for
Oh
some
my
reason I was like,
God.
I should swallow this.
Oh my
well, my mouth is
God.
full of like drink, but I couldn't.
I'm getting
And then I
fucked by
swallowed
a
it.
Devil Joe, a Barrioth, and a fucking Volgarangenat. Holy fuck!
Nice.
Well, at least you're no longer getting fucked by Zenogres anymore.
Or a Kieran or a Zhang, you know, while they're in
I'm
the middle
sure
of
the
fighting each
Sanoga
other.
could spawn it, be fucking me as well. There's only 3 monsters per fucking region though.
Not a monster fucker, by the way. Not a monster fucker.
No, not in that way.
No, no, not that way. No.
Oh no.
You know I didn't mean it that way.
Yeah, that's both my meds taken. I'm getting used to not fucking because I've got
Not fucking?
I've got lip balm now,
Not fucking?
and I gotta get used to not fucking licking it off because it smells and tastes good.
Ah.
Yeah,
on
I
my
also just
lips.
like get lip balm and then like put out the stick and just eat it, you know?
I did that with lipstick.
I'm joking. I don't actually do that.
I'm not joking.
Not joking?
Okay.
I am joking.
Calm down.
What the? What do you calm down? Okay, I want to hear being ran through by every monster on the Monster Hunter list.
No!
Is that why you've been playing Monster Hunter so much, Rose?
No!
You just want to get ran through?
What the fuck? Oh, my health is run out.
Hi, Cameron. Hey, hi. Hey. After one combo I had with Rose.
What combo? What are you meaning? What the fuck do you mean?
Who said that?
Dan?
I think another combo.
What combo?
Spill it.
There's
Spill
no
it.
combo.
Beans.
There's no
That's Dan's
beans
combo to
be
spill.
spilled. There is no combo.
Let's see, what time is it?
There's combo. Oh, true, Sooky.
Minutes late to
Go
how
back to
how does that mean?
Yeah. Go back to my
on my
then.
bones? No, just your kneecaps, Cameron. Give me your kneecaps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, shine.
Kneecap's gone.
Yeah. Fucking Skeletor.
True.
Yeah.
Didn't they do a remake of that show? The show that Skeletor was from, like a few years ago?
You
Is that
man?
any good?
Skeletor from
maybe.
He-Man? I don't know. Can't say I've ever watched He-Man remake or the old one. It's like that's from like the what 80s? Is that
Oh,
the
yeah.
90s?
I think in 80. Yeah, Skeletor. Yeah, there was some kind of remake of it. Apparently, it was okay. It was on my list to watch, and then I never got around to watching it.
Never once watched He-Man in my life.
What'd you say?
Never once watched He-Man in my life.
Yeah, it was a little 4-hour time.
Yeah, well, I mean,
4 hour time.
It's either
With 4 hour
Skeletor
time.
or Betty from Kung Fu Hustle. Or Kung Pao. Kung Pao. Kung Fu Hustle's the other one.
I don't think I watched that.
My name's Betty.
He trained him incorrectly. It's a joke.
Mhm.
If you've got an ass, I'll kick it.
What?
How do you like my nuts to your fist style?
I know what you're referencing at all.
Good.
Again, I'll go back to T.
Again.
Aga?
Again. Again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I said again. I'm blind. I'm blind.
Wrong.
Oh, we know.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You know I'm blind. You guys don't know I'm blind. I'm
Oh.
not blind.
We know.
I'm not blind.
Don't you wear glasses?
Yeah.
Punz
that means
says
you're-
jacket on the wall.
Did
I'm
you
not
snake
blind.
Sooky?
Nuki?
Yeah, we got
Sookie?
snurred into snails.
Oh.
Since he snurred into snails.
I gotta go AFK. I'll be right back.
I ain't sneed its notification. I'm snide, I guess. Like you. I probably do need snasses.
Why do you need snasses?
Because I think I'm going snide.
Going snine.
I think so.
Is your snitching getting worse?
Yeah, I think snide.
Like, you wear
Having a
contacts,
stroke.
right, Snow?
I don't know,
Oh.
so it's nothing.
Snow.
What?
Where'd you get that fucking
Wrong
impression?
name. Wrong name. Wrong name.
No, Snow! I'm sorry, Snow. I'm sorry, Snow.
Nose.
Fucking idiot.
That's
I'm
not funny.
sorry.
Fucking idiot.
I'm sorry.
Fucking
I'm
boomer.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
I
This
guess
is what the snail
it's
does
not-
to us. Misgen-
It's
we
too smart to
misgendered
do the correct name and do the snail voice. I get it. I get it.
Oh, Snow, it's
It makes me laugh when it snows, like just nose.
nose, yeah. Sorry for what? For not you, Snun. You're good, Snooty. Wait, Snooty, your name is Snurfix. And Snail, it's just this name.
It's not really
You
the
are a
right
snail.
name.
You are a snail.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Snails mode.
Snails. Snalculated. No. Okay, snails
Snalculated.
over.
Gotta keep them
Stands.
snalculated.
Gotta keep them snackulated.
Oh, fucking went shopping yesterday, Dad.
Okay.
They had fucking a kilo of chicken drumsticks for $3.50. So I got a kilo of half of that, and then when I walked past again, I realized, wait a minute, they have marinated versions that are $3.50 a kilo.
Ooh.
So I got those as well. So I got fucking a freezer full of some chicken drumsticks, and they're pretty big too. So it's annoying because I didn't get as much as I wanted because they're so
Mhm.
big. One's enough for dinner, mind you, because they're so big. But yeah, I was like, what fucking chicken zillas are you guys killing? Like,
Are you sure those aren't like turkey legs?
they're not that big.
Okay, okay.
I don't think we usually sell turkey legs here.
Really?
The only time we ever sell
Yeah.
turkey legs is like within certain holidays,
Maybe.
and
during
usually
Christmas.
they don't sell a lot.
Huh. Because like, you can get
'Cause I've
turkey all
seen
year
them. I've
round
seen
in
them
the US.
before. They
You can get
usually only
turkey
sell them
here.
at actual butchers.
All year
not-
round, but you just can't get turkey legs on their own.
Ah, okay.
I guess because not enough people buy like the individual parts, they just sell the whole thing.
Mm.
I don't know.
No, I've seen turkey legs being sold. Mainly at the
Yeah, I'm
butcher,
just
but
meaning-
only at specific things.
Okay, I can't say I've ever actually visited a butcher like myself.
Yeah, well, down at the shop I go to, there's a butcher, but there's also a deli within the shop that we usually go to. But the deli obviously doesn't have as big a choice as the butcher. Muhaha.
Ooh, haha.
Ooh, ooh.
Monkey.
Oh. I don't know. Meow.
Freezer.
Pizza was my main in fighters. Well, one of my mains. I guess because it's a three character tag team fighting game. Pizza was one of my favorites.
Oh shit! What was that thing that fucking like got a thing recently? Like some game like leaked, like not game, but like the source code or some shit leaked or something.
Oh, that was Guilty Gear Strive.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, that is
should
something we can
mean-
have out.
That should mean that what it's going like modded like crazy now, right?
Oh yeah. It's gonna be mod like crazy. A few of the characters got leaked. We got a freaking what was her name from Edgerunners?
Lucy,
Lucy.
Yeah.
Rebecca.
I think it was Lucy, the
you're
white
not
haired
a real
girl.
fan.
White-haired girl.
Did I bookmark this? Let me see.
Is she thin?
Yes.
That's Lucy.
Well, what's it called?
Right up.
Awesome.
But yeah, but like main character basically.
Yeah.
Where? I swear I had a bookmark here somewhere.
Oh.
Looking. I'm pausing. I'm sharing.
So the Helldivers 2 tutorial planet is now not on Mars and it's on a jungle planet.
Nice.
I think it's because Mars or whatever is being overrun by bugs or they say squids. I don't know what that is. Is that
What'd you say?
the eliminate?
What'd you say?
I don't think so.
Say it again.
So Helldivers 2's tutorial is usually on a desert planet called like Mars sort of thing. So like all
Yeah.
red sand and whatnot. Now the tutorial's on a forest planet instead.
Because
Well, because it says here that because it's being overrun by squids.
squids. That's the what's it called? That's
Eliminate?
Living it.
Eliminate, yeah. The
Okay.
squids are like the ships that they
Okay.
travel in.
That's cool. I like how it's like the storytelling there.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, this fucking devil joke can fuck off. Fucking eating the berry off. Calm down, motherfucker. The fucking Devil Joe is eating the berry off they just killed.
Hunger.
No, Decky.
Yes, Decky.
No.
Yes, Decky. Yes, Decky.
Decky,
Do it,
Decky, oh, Decky.
Do it, Dicky.
Decky,
Do it.
Do it. Piss on the carpet.
Sure, I can't find it. Guilty Air Strike. Source code leak. There we go.
Adventure time. Come on and grab your friends. We'll go to merry distant lands.
I'm looking for a specific tweet that listed everything that was leaked.
On what?
On the Guilty Gear
Gear?
Strive source code leak.
Oh.
There was one that I
oh.
had bookmarked to yap about, but it looks like it got deleted.
Did it have something to do with Bridget, the trans girl?
No, nothing like that. It would just probably delete because it was like an actual leak, and it showed character files for Oh yeah, it leaked Jam. Jam is returning as a character again. If I assume
I don't know.
if you guys care about the Guilty Gear leaks in chat, if you want to stay spoiler free or whatever, I assume you're already tuned out. But yeah, yeah, Jam is like an older Guilty Gear character from Guilty Gear X, who is it like a fan favorite that usually gets added in after the game's release. Jam got leaked. Come on, article. Give me like the tweets.
The tweets in the bag.
The tweets in the bag. I know Lucy was already like plan was like already said that Lucy was coming, but we got to see a bunch of moves from Lucy and stuff that was shown in the leak.
Use what?
Nothing.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. I didn't hear what you said, but okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It was stupid.
Okay.
Oh, gotta stop licking my lips.
You're gonna dry your lips out?
Oh, the fucking lip balm is so tasty. Strawberry flavored.
Did you make sure the lip balm wasn't one of the ones that didn't have the fucking shit that makes your lips worse?
Yeah.
Okay. Because there's like the specific.
This
was
bought from the chemist itself.
Yeah, but the chemist itself can have shitty fucking products. It's not like they don't stop.
4 hours
shitty
water
products.
resistance, very high protection, sunscreen, contains aloe vera and vitamin E.
There's a specific chemist. I gotta find it.
It says moisturizing lip balm as well, so.
Yeah, but there's moisturizing lip balms that have a chemical that actually dries out your lips worse.
Alright, well, what's the chemical?
I gotta find it. I don't know what off by heart.
Here we go. Okay, well, this article goes into some of the detail that I was looking for. So not only is the like
Rose, what are you doing there? Get out of the way.
Honey, what are you doing up there? Let me correct your positioning there. Let me. Also, where am I? Where'd I go? Why am I not here? There we go. There I am. Okay, so I gotta turn off the mini me and then the mini Rose. One of these days I'll fix these overlays. There we go.
Hey, what?
No, that's the wrong Rose. Where's the mini Rose? There's mini Rose. There we go. I deleted the baby Rose. So yeah, the leaks. Basically, what I was trying to show you, chat, was what this article here on Dextro's described. Jam was leaked as a character. The leaker also showed off a fully playable version of Unica, the next character coming for the Season 4 pass early on. They also showed off a bunch of moves from Lucy from Cyberpunk Edgerunners. And she's playable, but some of her animations are like incomplete and still in progress, but you still got to see like a whole bunch of stuff like her super and stuff. Another funny thing is that what I was looking for is that also for some reason Super Saiyan Goku is just in the files. He's just in there, like Super Saiyan Goku from Dragon Ball Fighters. Is just in there, and is a load-bearing file, which means he is like required for the game to properly launch. So if you delete Goku, the game just does not work. Goku isn't mandatory for Strive to function.
That's just how it be sometimes.
True. Goku putting in the work, making sure the game runs fine, you know? Protecting the game. But yeah, that's what I was trying to show you guys earlier with the tweets, but it looks like the original tweet that I had bookmarked specifically to talk on the podcast today has been deleted. So that is why I had to find a news article about it. But yeah, interesting. Interesting leak. And how did they get? They somehow got by the hacker hacked into the Arc Systems Works internal server, saying it was easy to get access and dropped the game's source code. I believe the actual source code is still on GitHub. I believe. They just dropped the game files in the public Discord and it disappeared, and then someone uploaded it to GitHub. Yeah, there was a few other like little behind the scene stuff in the build. I think a little bit of concept art and stuff like that in there, which unfortunately the article doesn't have. But
Article doesn't have.
Yeah. Crazy leak.
We can talk about Claire Obscure, especially
Ew.
3.
What's that?
Ew.
Oh yeah, that's the
Ew.
RPG that I was.
Why would you
watching
ew
earlier.
that? I feel like that'd
Ew.
be an RPG that you would actually like not mind.
Ew.
I thought you liked.
What are you doing it for?
Ew.
Why are you doing it? I actually want to know.
Ew. Ew.
Anyway, what's it called? It's doing really well. It's on Game Pass. I saw a bunch of people like saying that, oh, Game Pass cannibalizes the sales of the game, and while that's like true to an extent, apparently the way Game Pass works with how they like pay the people, I thought it would just be a flat rate, but it's a flat rate plus they pay for like the amount of time players play the game for, right?
Yeah.
So it's actually really beneficial for a game to be on Game Pass. Like, they
All
get
depends.
no, apparently it's really good. Like, like there were people saying that it could be bad, and then like the Power World like developers or one of the Power World developers was like, no, it's really good to be on Game Pass because like not only does it give your game like free advertising or like better reach because more people can just play it without spending as much money. Like you're making that money back anyway. Like it's just better to be on Game Pass for like anyone besides Xbox first parties, because obviously Xbox first parties are getting paid by Xbox anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah.
So the list that you sent me, Rose, by the way,
Yeah.
my lip balm doesn't look like it has any of that stuff. So
Okay, good. It's just those things that are really like, I mean, I don't know. I just prefer to stay away from lip balms in general because of shit like that. And it's impossible to tell when they have like random fucking things in them that will dry out your lips and fuck them up. So it's like, I just would rather not use a lip balm. But yeah, just important to be careful about certain things in lip balms. The main one is the phenol and menthol. That's the ones that's like worst.
yeah, it doesn't have
the
any of that
worst.
either.
Yeah. That's just the main one you want to look out for when getting a lip balm.
It doesn't even use like the sunscreen thing it has in it doesn't even use the thing that they say is bad either.
Yeah.
Like the version of sunscreen stuff. So it's fine.
Yeah. Yep.
Also, speaking of Power World, did you see the Terraria update for Power World?
The Terraria update for Power?
Yep. Tides of Terraria. It's a collab between Terraria and Power World.
Oh, that's huge.
New islands, new pals.
It's also opposite way where there's stuff in Terraria for Power Worlds. As per usual.
The announcement video. Yeah, the trailer video for all that. See what are people reacting to the announcement, but I'm trying to find the actual video so I can put it on stream. Get out of here, React Andes. It's just a couple of screenshots. This is why having the dockets is nice. That way I don't have to spend a minute trying to find a thingy.
While you're looking for that, what about Xbox's fucking price increase? Raising the prices of the console.
Oh, really?
About that?
Yeah. Probably because they have to import parts or whatever for it, and tariffs.
Well, yeah, that, but also just like, inflation. Just trying to match inflation.
So many people are into inflation these days. I don't get it.
Yeah, all the Xbox, executives, they love inflation.
I didn't know Han was a Xbox executive.
What the?
Hey,
what
it's
the?
not exclusive to Xbox executives.
What the?
But yeah.
I am not into inflation.
Exposed.
Like a blueberry.
No, why not?
Like a blueberry. Did you or did you not say you want to be inflated like a blueberry?
It's a joke.
Did you not say you wanted to be inflated like a blueberry?
Joke.
Yeah,
I did say on stream,
joke,
but it was just a joke.
Yeah,
I produce with you. I produce evidence of Exhibit A.
Evidence. Where's this evidence?
I don't know.
You don't have the evidence.
We could just go to the clips, the stream clips, and scroll
Exactly.
up just a little bit.
Exactly.
What the?
Oh, what's that?
the-
I see a giant inflated Punz, and above that I see 2 clips.
What the? What the? What? Show me these clips. Show me. Show me these clips.
Show you the clips. Do you need me to go copy paste them for you?
I don't believe it unless you show me. I need the hard proof.
Oh my god, here we go. There's one.
Let me.
Yeah, look, everyone already knows Punz. It's okay.
What?
Everyone already knows you're into inflation. It's okay.
I'm not though. I'm not.
You don't have to be shy about it. It's fine. No one's gonna kink shame you here.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I know. We are very positive, we don't kink shame. But I don't mind that.
Punzflation. That's that's what I'm saying. Punzflation.
God, there's so many shiny things happening on that stream at once.
What did you say, Sooky?
Oh, just the bazaar just being like with all the lights, and it's like, wow.
True. They've been. This is
A lot going on. There's a lot going on.
I mean, there's not too much going on. Basically, the pufferfish there is just doing poison damage to the AI.
Gee, the pufferfish is
then-
doing the
This
poison
game was
damage.
made for ADHD brain people like me.
Have you tried playing the Bazaar before, Sooky?
No.
It's free to play. You can play it.
How? Is it on Steam?
No,
No. Well.
you gotta go to
Well, you don't trust
the website and then download
random sites.
the Tempo launcher, and then launch the game from there.
Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do what I was gonna do.
What are we gonna do?
You kept gasping, and I was gonna do like a gasp of thoughts,
Awesome.
just to be silly.
Just to be silly, huh? Yeah, just like how
Yeah.
I was being silly here.
Yeah.
You're so
right.
silly, Punz. Oh my god. Silly
I'm just
goober.
being silly.
You're such a silly goober. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm just a silly
Silly
little
Billy.
guy. I'm just a silly little fanboy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I wish I remember.
Just being a silly Billy.
It's me killing. It's me killing.
So silly.
Also, this is the tweet that Powerworld announced that there's a major update with the Cherry collab and everything. Got the Eye Cthulhu. Looks like a dude wearing the silver armor. And got Ice. Got
Ice baby, too cold, too cold.
Key Pals. And then Ninja Froges. Yeah,
That's a lightning penguin? Nice.
huge. I do not play Powerworld, and I don't. Have you guys played Powerworld since it was
Yeah.
popular?
I've played it on and off
Okay.
now and then.
Yeah, hell yeah. What do you think, Suki? You hype for the update?
Ooey mama.
That is true, Rose. You did draw the skibidi toilet, and you also drew the skibidi
No,
Zooey
no,
mama.
no, 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 no. I wasn't referencing that. I was just saying it.
You just randomly brought up the Zooey mama.
Yeah, I was just saying it. It's not.
What the heck is a Zooey mama?
Zooey Mama? That's
Yeah.
just the thing that they used to say in Diary of a Kid. Zooey Mama.
Zooey mama. It's like that.
I don't know. It's just dependent on the context. I don't fucking know.
I think didn't someone say that in Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
That's what I just said.
Oh, I did not hear that.
Are you not listening to me?
I am listening to you.
I said it's just a random thing that they used to say in Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and then you go like, what?
I'm boyfriend on that. I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
I'm boyfriend that.
Oh. You're fucked, cunt.
No.
You're fucked, Jigsaw.
I'm not. I swear.
So you're taking the fucking piss.
Taking the fucking piss, mate.
You're taking the fucking piss, mate. Anyway.
But yeah, I don't know. It's the only context I've ever heard it be said. I've never heard anyone else say Zooey mama.
Yeah, well, that's the context that it is used in. Like, I don't know what to tell you. That's where it's from, I believe.
Like it's gotta come from somewhere. Like the author couldn't have
That's
just...
where it came from. It's a random phrase that they came up with on the thing. I'm telling you. Why are you not believing me?
I don't know.
Zygote.
Zygote?
It's Zygote.
Okay, which means I should know more about Diver of a Kid because that started coming out when I was a kid.
Oh.
Give me a second. Let me...
Diver of a Kid novel series. When was the first one? 2007. Like, what? I should know about this.
I don't know.
How many books did they release? Fucking hell. They've been releasing them like every year up until like 2025.
The author of Diary of a
still-
Wimpy Kid has literally just gone to and been like I think it was just like I'll just keep making these, I guess, until I
Yeah, but like,
You don't make money.
then that way, is this kid still at school? Like, is that like what's going on with the
Is
story
he-
here? I thought each book was a year. Is this kid still in school?
Yeah, I don't know. Is he just stuck in school eternally? Is it like an Ash Ketchum thing where like years will go by, but he just
I
won't
don't know,
age?
clue. I think it's maybe one of those things where you're not supposed to think about it. I really liked the movies as a kid. They're probably dog shit, but I liked them when I was a kid.
It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch the movie, Rose? The live action one?
Fucking hell. This is a joke, right? This is a joke.
No, it's real.
Theo.
What?
Punz is joking, right?
I have no clue. I'll be honest with you.
What do you mean?
Punz, I just said I watched the movie. I liked the movies as a kid. You fucking idiot! What?
Sorry, I'm trying to do research. I'm just kidding. Well, I'm talking to you. I got way too tagged.
I just finished saying it, and you're like, "Did you watch the movies? Did you watch like the live action movies? Oh my god! There's no way!"
I'm on autopilot, Rose. No one's continuing the conversation, so I'm doing research, and I'm like, alright, I gotta keep the conversation flowing.
Oh my god!
I ever feel like we shouldn't do a podcast every single week?
We don't. We skipped last week.
Yeah,
we skipped like
week.
once every.
Everything we
week,
should.
I swear to God.
You ever think we should just like do a podcast whenever we have actually something to talk about, and not just like try to force it every
shit to
single
talk about. I've been bringing up stuff. It's just Punz doesn't have like links to shit. And Punz is like researching stuff.
Yeah, I'm trying to research stuff.
I'm bringing up stuff that I can rip off the top of my head, but I don't know. Punz is gotta do the research.
I mean, ever wonder if like we wait till we all have something to talk about because I have nothing to fucking talk about.
I mean, maybe I don't know, cause like we usually have stuff to talk about. We just yap about random stuff, and like I'm doing fine. I'm just way too danked because I'm trying to pull up stuff to show chat because I'm thinking of something funny, but like I was unable to find the thing.
Well, I'll continue talking about the price increases for Xbox. So, USD, the price of the Series S is going up from 300 to 380, which is a 27% increase. The Series X, so the proper the full model, is going from $600 to $730, which is a 22% increase.
Jesus,
which is fucked. That's so fucked.
Yeah, that's
no one's buying these consoles anymore. There's no way. Maybe they did it in like.
I think they saw the switch to being like what $450 USD, and they were like, we want some of that. Yes.
Well, Xbox has said that they're trying to move away from being console exclusives, or like console exclusive. So they want people to be buying PCs and getting their games and Game Pass on PC, and because apparently Game Pass is a lot more lucrative for them than selling consoles and locking people into the ecosystem. So maybe this increase is just for the people who are like diehard Xbox people who are gonna buy Xboxes anyway, regardless of the cost, and I guess haven't upgraded yet, but will upgrade for GTA. So probably that. And they didn't say anything about the tariffs for the increase, but
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if prices are gonna change at all, with the tariffs being partially rolled back between the U.S. and China or something, or not. I don't know, but I feel like at this point, I don't know if they're gonna roll it back, right? I feel like they've already said they're gonna change it.
Yeah.
Yeah, for those who don't follow the news much, they did. The freaking U.S. and China tariffs got like reduced. There's like a 30% tariff from China now, and then there's like a 10% tariff from China to the U.S. at the moment. So it's no longer like 100%.
Like what even was the fucking point of the entire thing because the US didn't get anything out of it. Like, it did not benefit them at all. Well, I guess you.
Nope.
No manufacturing is moving to the US because it's just impossible to do that. Like, it's not possible to move all the manufacturing to the US.
There's all sorts of logistics issues too. Like, our infrastructure in the US isn't designed for, like...
Yeah, you have to build a shit ton of factories, a shit ton of equipment. You'd have to train a bunch of people in those specific things. You would have to pay people livable wages while also, like, fucking... what's it called? Also trying to sell things at the same price that they cost in, like, importing them, which is still going to be lower. Like, it's, I don't know. People get paid a lot more in the US, or need to be paid a lot more in the US than they do in China. Like, it's just not possible.
Oh no, it's not possible. And even if that was something that, I guess the country, like, we as a culture, like, decided we wanted to do, it would take years to do. It's not something that can just be flipped on like a switch. Because, like, all of those big factories that we used to use to make cars and stuff have just been sitting around rusting for like 50 years. We can't just turn them back on.
Oh
right?
yeah. You can't even, like, just repair them. They need to be, like, knocked down and rebuilt. Like, it's not possible.
Depends on the machine. Some machines are like able to be refurbished and used.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, the majority of, like, the fucking, even, like, the buildings are decaying. Like,
the railroads are decaying. A lot of, like, the railroads for, like, commercial use and stuff are, like, old and decaying. But of them aren't in railroads aren't in service anymore. Like, there's a lot of, like, logistic issues to, like, properly return domestic manufacturing to the US to, like, 1970s levels or anything like that. Yeah. A little bit of domestic industry is always important, regardless of the country. But, like, ain't no way we're going back to the way things used to be. Yes. No.
you also see that they want to. Donald Trump wanted to put a fucking tax on a tariff on
which is a tax.
Well, I guess it's a tax, yeah, but on movies from other countries. That shit's weird. That shit's so weird.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
That's also another thing that's pretty interesting. A lot of game development. So I don't know how similar it is for movies, but a lot of game development is done externally in for games now because it's just cheaper to, like, hire people in other countries. Like the Oblivion remake, I'm pretty sure that was done by a place in Singapore, if I'm not mistaken.
Interesting.
Or maybe it was France. Oh shit, was it Singapore or France? Why am I getting them confused?
Same place, basically.
Oh yeah, so similar. Virtuous. Okay, yeah, I believe it's France then, right?
I mean, obviously there are a few American game development studios.
Yeah, Virtuous Paris. Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember who's the one that was doing a remake in Thing though, but yeah, like there's a bunch of companies that are, like, just trying to develop stuff outside of the US because the price that you have to pay game developers in the US is just so fucking high.
I mean, it's actually a little bit cheaper than other software developer professions because there's just so much people.
It's still super expensive compared to paying someone in Europe or Asia.
Yeah, definitely.
Because the price of living in those places is a lot cheaper.
Although I heard that the housing market in a lot of European countries is also getting a little rough.
Yeah, the housing market maybe for Europe though. It's apparently, I don't know. From what it seems, it's still cheaper than the US, and fucking at least I don't know. Australia is really fucking bad with the housing market at the moment.
Oh yeah, I watched a video about that. Apparently, there's only like all of, like the new housing inventory is only being made in like 1 or 2 cities, right? Pretty much. Or like who only
Yeah,
want to
they
get
don't
houses
approve
in
of
one
a
or two
lot of
cities.
housing. They don't approve of a lot of housing development, and a lot of what's it called? Uh, a lot of the housing that does exist is like, it doesn't keep up with our immigration rate. So it's like we're getting immigrants, which is increasing our population. Like the birth rate in Australia isn't keeping up. I think it's below 2. So we're actually in decline for birth rate, but we have immigration still increase our population size, but we're not getting enough houses to match the like influx of people, which is crazy. We should build more houses, but I don't know. I guess not.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like that here in the U.S. and a lot of places as well. Just not enough houses for everyone. People who do have houses don't want to sell, so it's like this stagnant market where like people want to buy but no one wants to sell because the mortgage rates are still high, and then it's a pain in the butt to get new housing developed, and a lot of it's in places that people don't want to deal with. And then conversely, there's places like Miami, Florida, where like the housing market there is like in the middle of a crisis because insurers don't want to like insure a lot of Florida residencies because of like um predicted effects of climate change, right? Because like I don't know if you guys know this, but like most of Florida is like at ground level or like below ground level.
Mm-hmm.
Like if the polar ice caps ever melt, then like most of Florida's gone, just underwater. Good chunk of it's gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I was muted this whole time. I forgot.
Yep, you reviewed
Someone knocked
Sooky.
on my door. Yeah.
What do you want to say?
Huh? No, I was just agreeing and stuff.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy.
It's crazy. I was crazy once.
Put me in the room. Rubber room. Go with rats.
Rubber room with rats.
That drives me crazy. Um. What were we talking about before we started talking about the housing market again?
Just tariffs and stuff. But
we were talking about Xbox
gaming,
and the price of
the
Xbox going up. You were researching something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was trying to find the author had a very funny comment when someone asked him how long is he going to keep making the Diary of a Wimpy Kid series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he?
What was his really funny comment?
Let's see.
Sooky, do you know how to get tempered investigations for Elder Dragons? thought.
Okay, I found it.
Okay.
Okay, here I'll link this to you guys, and I will show this on stream. Yeah, so he's just like look, 16's coming out. And guys, like, man's gonna suck when the entire series ends. It says it will end when I end.
Yeah, but like, what did he say something about? Is there anything about it's the kid like aging at all? What's this like explanation for that shit?
Oh, that's not what I was researching.
Oh,
I'll just find this. I was researching to find this one tweet. I was researching to find this single tweet.
okay. I thought we were like talking about that specifically.
How old is Greg? Okay, apparently he's 17 now in the in the newest book. So he's just ages at a very, very, very slow rate. It takes 3 to 4 years in our time for him to age a single year. Yeah, so
And
it's not.
fair. That's how you would do like shows usually, but
So not full Ash Ketchum syndrome, just slowed aging.
Okay.
So in 2026, he will finally be 18, and then in 2030, I guess the college arc begins.
Diary of a College Kid.
That is true. True. I guess they'll
The books be more mature at that point. I wonder.
Diary of a Wimpy Freshman.
Okay. It's like it's always something interesting where like a series will like grow up with its audience, right? And it'll like adapt and like change as they grow with them. However, Diary of a Wimpy Kid kind of grows to like doesn't age with its audience really. It kind of falls behind it like after a while. So
well, it's like he's writing, kids books. It's like it's for kids, and it's always going to be for kids.
Who knows how it's going to work out in the end? Oh yeah, apparently the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game is shutting down.
That makes sense.
I'm not surprised.
I don't think I know a single person who played it, to be honest.
I know a lot of people that played it.
That's what looking at the quote tweets, that's what it a lot of people were saying, like, yeah, that makes sense. So where's the going?
Yeah, like there were people that are like, oh, want to play this? Like when it came out, and then I was like, do I want to spend $40 for a game I'm gonna play like one day?
Yep.
Like,
For asymmetric games
no.
like that where there's not a lot to it, I feel like $40 is like asking too much.
Yeah, that's right, because it's
Yeah.
not free to play, right?
No.
Nope.
I feel like you're looking at 25, maybe 30 max, but
And even if it was
Yeah.
free to play, like not enough people would have been returning to a
well,
game
if it was
like
free to
that.
play,
It's
it'd be
just
more
so
accessible to more people, so it wouldn't, you know what I mean? Like,
an IP game like that just doesn't have. I don't know. It doesn't have the right.
not a vibe.
If you're gonna make a game in that style, it needs to be something like what Dead by Daylight, right? Where you can like keep releasing new like characters and shit. You can't just like. You can't make a game like that like a one-off game. The only movie games that like do well that are like single IP are things that are like, what's it called? Single player games, you know?
Mm-hmm. I guess it's like I kind of was like mildly interested in like in that we don't really have too many Dead by Daylight competitors that last a while, really.
Mm.
So
Yeah, because they go single IP.
Mhm.
Like, the fucking the Friday the 13th game even like. You can only get chased by Jason so many times before you're like, okay, this is a bit repetitive.
oh yeah, right, that's right. There was a Friday the 13th
It still exists,
thing.
I think.
Yeah, they just can't update it anymore because of legal reasons.
Yeah, that too. It's just that those games also just aren't that interesting. It's not that interesting. Because, like, you get things like Dead by Daylight, and you can get, like, a random killer every match, or you can play as a different killer every match. And there's different survivors and shit. And, like, there's just more variability in the matches. Whereas something like the Friday the 13th game is just super repetitive. And depending
there
on how
are
much
different
they
types
want
of
to...
Jasons, but those Jasons just either use a different type of weapon or have better strengths in certain areas than others, and that's it. There isn't really any much
Yeah.
variety other than that.
Chainsaw Massacre, if I recall, was also weird in that there are like 2 or 3 people on the Jason team or whatever, right? And they try to like
No clue. I did not look into it enough because I was like, that seems so disinteresting. If I want to play a game like that, I'll just play Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
I don't want to be stuck to an IP that I've never even fucking had anything to do with. I don't think I've seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's a movie, right?
yeah,
I haven't seen it.
I haven't either. I need to watch more
Sorry.
horror movies. I never watched very many horror movies as a kid. I watched a few of the Hellraiser movies with curiosity back in the day, but like I think that's about my only exposure to horror, really.
Guess what? Hellraiser's in Dead by Daylight.
Oh, yeah, he is, isn't he? He's like the guy with all the fucking things coming out of his head, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the pinhead
Yeah,
looking
Pinhead.
guy, yeah.
Well, when you say Pinhead, I'm thinking of something else.
Not Patrick.
We can't hear you, honey. You're like all mumbly.
Yeah. That, but like the actual, like, is it birth defect that makes people have a head that's shaped like that.
Ah.
They used to put people like that in freak circuses. It's kind of... I don't know how I feel about freak circuses. They seem fucked up, honestly. But, like, I guess they're getting paid for it, so it's, like, giving them a job. But, like, oh my god. It just seems so fucked up to have a circus that you go to specifically to, like, go, wow, that person looks weird, you know?
Yeah.
Is that still a thing? Are there still freak circuses?
No, freak shows are not a thing.
Yeah.
Well, but actually, Rose, I have a side job for you.
What'd you say, Han?
Rose, I have a side job for you.
I still can't hear.
We can't hear you, Han.
Wow.
Well, there you go.
Better?
Yes.
Yeah.
I said, well, Rose, I have a side job for you.
A what?
Side job?
Side job. Ah, okay. No. I will not. How dare you? Are you saying I should be in a freak circus?
Can you get in this cage for me? Thank you.
What the?
I need you to act like a gorilla.
Oh, that
Hey,
kind of case.
Gorilla? Fuck you.
Oh.
You just
I
like
ain't
throw
no
your shit at the people every once in a while. That'd be cool.
No. I'm
Raise your
not
inner
a gorilla.
Kongolala.
I'm not a Kongolala. You're a Kongolala.
You're a Kongolala.
Punz is a Kongolala.
I know that
What
monkey.
the?
You got pink.
What the-
You get pink like a Kongolala. They made the new
Yeah.
Kongolala brown. They like got rid of its fucking it's like thing. The new Kongolala in the fucking in Wilds is like brown. It's not pink fur
No, it's-
anymore.
It's pink. What are you talking about?
Brown
Are you
to me.
colorblind?
Maybe. Is that as pink as the other one?
It is. It's just because there's extra shading effects that it doesn't look as pink, but it is pink
Yeah.
as pink.
I remember when they were saying in the
You
quest, they
start
were
talking
like,
shit about
"Oh,
Monster
pink
Hunter, I'm
fur."
gonna fucking deck you.
It's pink. I did a little Google search and all the images here I see it are in pink.
Yeah, they're the new ones though. Hang on, I need to look it up again. I feel like I'm going crazy because I like remember looking it up and
Yeah,
being
it's the
like,
same sort of pink. It's just like because there's more shading and stuff. There wasn't really that much shading on monsters in the older games, like between the rendered fur and whatnot. You know,
Wow.
it's just because there's more detail. It doesn't look as bright.
True squeaky ass chair.
Yeah, I thought you were leaning into the Rose needing to be a better dog joke there at first, Han.
"Oh,
Nope.
what? No." Girl was
Well-
calling me a freak and saying I need to be in a fucking maybe a circus act.
Yeah.
And she's a
Glad
bitch.
you know what I was talking about. Let's think how much money we could make, Rose.
Bungalala.
I mean, Punch, you already have
How
pink
much money
hair,
would
right?
I make though?
Oh, yeah, you'd make some.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Hey, Sooky.
Puns. Whenever you start losing, like, whenever you like have a shower or whatever, and like you lose your pink hair in the shower, just save it and then give it to Rose, and then we can make like a suit out of it for Rose, and then Rose can actually be a
Yeah.
Kongolala, you know?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Why don't we just call fucking Punz a Kongolala if it's about the pink fur? Like,
Well, I don't got it
No.
everywhere. I only got my head.
fair
The
enough.
the color of the fur doesn't matter. It's the behaviors and personality type, you know?
I did not behave like a Kongolala.
What do Conchalalas do?
Walk around, fart, throw their shit, and eat food.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
They literally are just monkey.
monkey. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're like stereotypical monkey.
They call them stereotypical. It's rude.
The way I stare, it's so typical. Tee.
The way I don't know, never mind.
Call me stereotypical the way I stare. Oh, it's so typical.
What are you referencing?
Stereotypical. The word.
What is it, like a
No, I just made it
phrase
up.
from something? Okay.
I just made that shit up.
Typical, stereotypical.
Neurotypical.
You're neurotypical.
Yeah.
I'm neurotypical the way I tick-tick-tick-tickle.
You're like not neurotypical at all.
What the? I may have the programmer ADHD brain, but that's about it.
ADHD, OCD, fucking tism, fucking gay.
Gay, what is this? Having gay have to do with anything?
Oh, everything.
It's not neurotypical, you know?
Oh.
Are you saying that me being gay is like a mental illness or something?
Well, no,
No,
it's
it's
just
just
atypical.
typical.
It's just atypical,
It's
you
typical
know?
of
It's
you.
not the,
It's
not the
atypical.
usual.
Are you saying it's not normal to be gay?
I didn't say that.
Ask
No,
a person on the
yeah.
street if it's normal.
Okay, true. But
I actually think majority of people on the street would say it's normal. Depends on
Depends what you
how you
ask.
go with the definition of normal, I guess. If they ask you to define normal, and then you say like, oh, you know, like the majority, then they're like, okay.
It's like, would you
no.
say gay is normal or would you say straight is normal? And then they'd be like, oh, straight is normal.
Right.
Unless they're gay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably true.
It's normal.
I'd be more likely to say that bi is more normal than gay.
Actually, that is probably true.
Bye, 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 bye.
I think it was like what, like 50% or 60% of people who identify as LGBTQ are like bi. Something like that in the U.S.
You say 50% of 60%?
No, I said 50% of people who identify as LGBTQ are bi.
Like what? You mean 30%? No, what the fuck you doing this to me right now? Thanks for the math problem in the middle of this conversation.
I think it was 50 or 60 is what I was saying, not 50 of 60.
Whee!
According to a 2024 Gallup poll, 57.3% of LGBTQ adults identify as bisexual. So, yeah.
Gay.
About 5.2% of all U.S. adults identify as bisexual.
Imagine liking men.
That'd
Gay.
be pretty crazy. Pretty wacky.
Pretty fucking gay.
Pretty wacky.
You know, Punz is straight though, because Punz is
I'm
a
dating a
woman.
woman.
Yeah, you're so straight,
True.
Punz. You definitely give off straight vibes.
What else I do? Are you so excited to do some straight activities after this stream, hon?
Nope.
What the?
Straight activities. The sex.
You mean the sleep?
The sleep.
I was also
I
thinking.
don't know about you, but my dreams are gay as hell.
Did you not already sleep? Did you
Don't
not
sleep
go to
more?
sleep when? I mean, I guess you could just sleep more.
I think she did go to sleep after you guys were done with your Uno, but it's not Uno. The Discord knockoff Uno. I think. Oh yeah, how did that go, by the way?
I won a shit ton. I'm goated.
Noise. It
What?
was what? Rose, Siel, Shizuka, Benny, right?
Yeah, and
And Sippy.
That's it, B.
Yippee.
B.
Sippy.
B. Let's see Sippy around again.
Slippy.
Oh yeah, I tried to set up the Ubisoft Uno with
Terrible.
Melantera
Good luck.
and CL.
That shit
Last
does
week.
not work.
It did not work. It did not work.
And if it
Someone
does
make-
work, the fucking what's it called? Like it'll fucking crash mid game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can someone make a better Uno? Thank you.
I mean, technically, the Discord Uno seems to be better in the fact that it functions.
Yeah, that was honestly serviceable, and it's like completely fine. It works as Uno.
It's like I had to freaking
I don't understand
make
how.
a Ubisoft account, and then I made a Ubisoft account, and then the Uno wouldn't boot. So I had to restart my computer, and then it only then did it work. And then finally we got everyone in, and then Melody kept crashing whenever we tried to just create a game.
Maybe Melody should stop cheating.
Cheating? So cheating in Uno?
Yeah.
By crashing the game. Yeah.
Which what was I going to say? I had something in my mind and then I forgot it. Oh yeah, same with the fucking what's it called? The Monopoly game. That shit doesn't fucking work either. Ubisoft need to get their shit together with their board games. Although, did you see how much fucking the Monopoly Go made?
How much?
It was like 3 trillion, I think, at this point.
3 trillion? I don't know about that. That's a lot. That's like the entire U.S. budget, Rose.
Oh, billion. I meant to say billion. I meant to say billion. Why did I say trillion?
Okay, I was that's what I figured. I'm like,
No, I definitely said the wrong number. I definitely said the wrong number. I was thinking of threes, and then I went like for the 3. Okay, sorry. I'm bad at saying numbers sometimes. I don't know. I think of a number and then I say the complete wrong number.
If you couldn't tell, chat, we're all a little iffy today.
I was thinking a billion.
Or being a little silly goober.
Yeah, no, it's 3 billion. How fucking crazy is that shit?
Yeah, that's
fucking
nutty.
Uno.
I wonder how much of that was mobile compared to like PC.
Oh, majority of it.
I bet like a bunch of it's something that like a bunch of like old people were like, oh, I want to play Monopoly on the smartphone, and then they just buy it.
Phones. Really true.
But yeah, like I would play Monopoly with people if it like functioned, but you would think that Ubisoft would be capable of making games that work. I know high bar I'm setting here, but you know.
Who makes games that work these days?
Honestly, Monopoly, I have never had a good experience playing Monopoly. Everyone always fucking hates each other by the end. So I don't think I would ever want to play Monopoly with people.
Oh, actually.
Especially people I want to be friends with, you know?
Yeah. When is the next title update for Wilds come out with Lagarcus?
It's like...
It's soon, right?
Hang on, checking.
Apparently, the new-ish Monopoly that came out in
Roadmap and
2024 is just as
schedule.
bad.
Okay. The next thing is end of May, apparently, which is just 8-star.
So anywhere past far. Okay.
Yeah, end of May is not Lagarcus though. It's you have to wait till I just say
Halfway through
summer,
August.
summer
Okay.
2025 for
Okay.
Lagarcus.
That sucks.
I mean, American summer, so it's like already within the month. It's already in. It's like
Yeah, no, I know.
within the 3 months after May. You
Well,
know?
no, they don't base it off American summer. They base it off Japanese summer.
Which is American summer.
Is it? Oh, okay. Well,
Because they're Northern Hemisphere.
never mind.
Never mind.
They're called Gormagala. At the end of May, we're getting 8-star Gormagala, 8-star Raydao, 8-star New Udra, 8-star
Finally,
Utduna,
they
and
upgrade the
8-star
apexes.
Jindahad.
Yeah.
Yes. And apparently a Capcom collaboration.
Which people are speculating to be Grigori from Dragon's Dogma 2. Grigori.
Interesting.
I really hope they add a second monster for the title update too, because I just want more monsters in that game. Honestly, there needs to be more.
Well, the promising thing about Wilds is the way that it's set up is they can have a lot of monsters. Like,
Yeah.
because keep in mind, base world was okay. Once all the title updates came out, it popped off. Like, for instance, me and Siel's favorite monster, Sappy Chiva. Besides, obviously, Fatalis is my favorite.
Okay. That's so like, really, your favorite is like the all-time monster that's like.
Yes, because I know the lore of Monster Hunter, and so.
Okay, but that's like, I just feel like that's, what's the word? That's like saying your favorite character in Star Wars is Luke Skywalker. You know, that's like so boring. I'm sorry.
What? Who are you? But yeah. You'll find out when you fight for Fatalis.
I mean, it seems cool, but like,
well, it's just the fact that they gave him lore accurate moves as well. So
yeah.
For those people that don't know, yes, this is the Monster Hunter segment now. I'm sorry, I'm hijacking the podcast.
You're fine, Sooky.
So Fatalis is basically known for hating humans. Like, you know, he'd burn down a
Isn't
whole
it hating
civilization.
everything?
No, just humans. And he was a part of the Elder Dragon War, which, you know, Zoshiel was meant to be used to fight against. but it never got the chance to.
Is it Dragon
And
War?
basically,
Yeah,
it's like an Elder Dragon War, Elder Dragon War sort of thing, where humans versus dragons and stuff. But because they were over hunting and using Elder Dragons and stuff in everything they were doing. And so Fatalis hated them for it. He burned down an entire countryside in one night, like he destroyed an entire continent in one night. And basically, whenever he found hunters and stuff that were a part of those like battalions that were defending, he would do what humans did, and he would melt hunters alive to his body to make himself stronger, like to harden his own body.
That's metal.
Because he's like, you can't do this to us, I'm doing it to you, you know? And there's a move that Fatalis does when you fight him, where he grapples you and puts you into his chest and starts melting you to his body. And that's how I just like, yes, they included it, and that's why he's my favorite. Like, it's just so lore accurate with how much he hates, and like it shows how powerful he actually is. If you fight Fatalis in the older games, it's not really represented at all. It's just a slow, clunky fight.
I still
But
want to
in World, they did it perfect.
Fucking Unite. I need to.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. I didn't know that Monster Hunter had lore like that. I assumed it would just kind of just people exist and there are monsters, and sometimes they have to hunt the monsters to keep the ecosystem balanced or whatnot.
Yeah, that's why hunters evolved to do that. But Fatalis doesn't care. Like, he still sees everyone as evil.
Did he
still wants
befriend
to
Fatalis
eradicate
in
humans.
stories?
Because as far as he was concerned, because he ended up making that basically his lair or whatever, and as far as he was concerned, he succeeded, and didn't have to worry about it anymore until, you know, the hunters in World show up. And he's like, hold on a second.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. No, you. Kazoo Kid? Is that Kazoo Kid?
Yeah. Yeah, that's Kazoo Kid.
Fuck it out.
Jeez.
Fuck it out. Fucking Kazoo Kid.
Ancient meme. And by ancient, I think they mean like 4 or 5 years? Right?
Yeah, that's pretty ancient. Ba, 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 da, da, ba, ba.
Is that it for the Monster Hunter section?
I don't know. Is it? Sooky, do you know what my favorite monster is? What monster do you reckon I want to return in Wilds the most? Actually, I don't want my favorite to return in Wilds the most. But do you know what my favorite is? And do you know what the one I want to return to Wilds most is? Dot dot dot.
Flash, yeah.
Sooky? I guess not.
I guess we'll never know what Rose's favorite monster is.
I mean, I can just say it, but.
Womp womp.
Sooky?
What?
Where'd you go?
Oh, it's here.
I asked you, do you know what my favorite monster is?
Why would I know what your favorite monster is?
Because I told you before.
When was this?
When we were playing Monster Hunter.
Which one?
Well,
Nope.
Basil, guys.
Alright, yeah. I completely forgot he was a
But
monster again.
the one I want to return most in Wilds, Plesioth.
Yeah.
I want Plesioth. I just want it back. Where's Plesioth? Plesioth hasn't been in the series since Generations, right?
Yeah, sorry, I muted my microphone and I was fucking... Because I thought I heard something outside. And I wasn't paying attention.
Plesioth. Yeah, the last thing Plesioth was in Generations. Which, I guess Generations was, when was Generations? 2015?
I don't know.
So it's not that long ago, but, you know. A little bit ago.
Yeah, been a while.
How do you spell that monster was?
Plesioth or
Plesioth. Okay. I heard Klesioth for some reason.
Plesioth.
Plesio. Little wyvern?
No.
Does it get wyverns have the
I mean,
well, I
it
guess
kind
it
of looks
doesn't
like a
have,
wyvern, but it's not a wyvern.
because wagons have the 4 legs and wyverns have only 2 legs.
I mean, I guess is it a wyvern?
Plesioth are bipedal monsters with a wyvern-esque body structure.
Yeah, they got a wyvern-esque body. They're like a wyvern. They're not a.
They're a piscine.
Yeah. But is that a type
It's
of
a fish.
wyvern? I don't fucking know.
Just like Cephadrome's a piscine.
Yeah, but are they a type of wyvern? Like, is it piscian
They're not
wyvern?
called piscine wyverns, they're just called piscine. Or piscine, whatever it's called. Because you could say it's like Pisces, you know, the fish star sign.
Hang on. No way to check this.
I think.
They are called Piscine wyverns.
Oh, in the updated stuff? Okay.
Well, in World, I just like...
Yeah, World
opened
updated
the
a lot of them
journal.
because Rajang and stuff were known as Pelaguses, but now he's known as a Fanged Beast or whatever.
He is known as a hangbeast, yeah.
Just like Kongolala and Blangonga are Pelaguses in the older games, but they changed them in World to be Fang Beasts.
AP. AP monkey?
I just can't believe they have a fucking Duratotus Lavasioth and a Beatotus, but they don't have a fucking Plesioth in World. That's so fucked up.
That is fucked up, Rose. I totally know what those things are.
Basically, they're all fucking the same fucking like they're all the same fucking shape as the same bone structure as a fucking Plesioth. I do hope they kind of bring back a Cephadrome to thing, but I don't think they would. When was the last game that had a Cephadrome? It was in Generations. They had them in stories, but yeah. I need to play 3.
Is that the only one you
You
haven't
still
played
need to
yet?
play a try. Yeah.
3, 4 Generations. And I think there's one more. I'm not sure what it is. Oh, and Rise. Yeah.
Then
That's all the games that I want to play. Because there's other games, but they're like games I don't care about. Like, there's one where you can like build a little Palico village. I'm not sure what that one's called again, but it's like Animal Crossing, but with Palicos. It seems. I don't even know if that has an English release. Then there's also um there's also shit, my brain. Um there's also Monster Hunter Stories, but I don't know if I want to play those because they kind of look like Pokemon clones, but like hey, yeah, they're not bad, but it's just like not what I think I'd want from Monster Hunter.
Okay. Not what you're looking for in the series. Getcha, getcha.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh, and I still need to play Frontier. I forgot about that. Let's also do another win.
Me too.
Wah, 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 wah.
Yeah,
Wow.
you reckon?
I don't know.
Joe.
Making
Joe.
noises.
Okay. I was
What
gonna
you?
ask
What you?
wowing about.
I want Kezu to come back as well.
Okay, oh, you
Although
want
Kezu
Keju
was
back in the
in,
main line?
yeah, Kezu's was in Rise though, so it's like it's not like there
As I
isn't a
said, you want him
modern
back in the
game.
main line.
Yeah, so it's,
Rise
I
is
was
not
just saying
mainline.
it's not like it's not in a game that like you know is modern. Whereas Plesioth just like isn't in any of the modern games. I don't know. Do you count Generations as one of the modern ones, or do you count that
Generations
as
is
old
still a
Monster
side
Hunter?
game.
Well, no. But would you consider it a modern Monster Hunter game or an old Monster Hunter game?
Old because it keeps the same sort of things as the old ones.
I think
Movement wise and all that.
I think anything prior to World is considered old at this point.
Well, yeah, because the other reason why is if you play them, Rose, you'll be like, oh, this is basically exactly like Unite besides some quality of life stuff.
Yeah.
So.
I know the Monster Hunter Stories like list is huge. What I'm looking at here. There's a shit ton of fucking things in this game. Maybe I will play it. Honestly, maybe I will.
Sure. You're already playing like
Maybe.
5 other games. That's what I added to the list.
No, it's just like in the future at some point. Like not anytime soon.
Okay. Part of your Monster Hunter Bonanza. I was gonna say marathon, and then I'm like, I don't know if we call that. I guess it's kind of a marathon. If
That's
you go
not
into all the
exactly what a
games.
marathon is, but yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Well, like you're going through all the games. It's gonna take a while. So most of the mainline game, right?
I guess, yeah, the Congalala's first still is pink. I forgot to look it up earlier. But, like, if you look at it versus, like, I guess the PS2 era one, it's so, like, it's not nearly as vibrant. And that's I think, my like, thing
It's
with
because of the
I wish
shading
it was
stuff.
vibrant. Yeah, I just wish it was more vibrant, honestly. Look at the fucking stories one. Holy fuck, what the fuck?
They're not vibrant.
No, the stories one's crazy. Like they made that they turned that to the extreme. Honestly, I think I prefer it when it's to the extreme.
I never like when the game's more vibrant and the more colors are more like
I'm not.
saturated.
I don't know when it's just if it's not the I just think the monster looks more unique when it with a vibrant pink rather than like a pale pink.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, I guess the pale pink kind of matches more, is a bit more natural, right?
Yeah, but that's the thing. They're not monsters. I don't really care for them to look natural.
Okay, so you
Being
don't
more
care
unique is
there's
cooler.
realism to them at all. Kind of care they look cool when they're fun to fight.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's unrealistic that something can have pink fur, you know?
Yeah,
I think that's...
Bingo's got pink feathers.
Yeah. Like, I don't think that takes away from it. And also, I don't care, like, the... What was there was something that people were complaining about. I think it was there was some monster that could shoot like a beam of water out of its mouth, right? And there were people complaining that it was shooting from the center of its mouth rather than the top of its mouth because the water gland should be at the top of its mouth or whatever the fuck. And I was like, what? Like, okay, yeah, I guess so, but like,
I don't think those people are nitpicking.
yeah, it doesn't bother me that much, you know?
Piggy.
Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep,
Yeah,
beep,
so you know, certain
beep,
monsters,
beep, beep, beep.
I think, lost a bit of their luster due to the new graphics upgrade stuff.
Upgrade quotation
But that's
marks.
just because, like, the shading stuff that they did for it. Like,
Yeah.
Congalala, for instance, like, it's the same pink, just, yeah, it just looks darker because of all the shading upgrades. So, like, every bit of fur is, like, cast shadow on other fur, and then that
I don't
does
think
the other fur.
it's not the same pink. It's still not. It's not the same pink, but it's what's it called? I do think they just went with a color that fits the tone of the game much better. Also, in this lighting, it just the actual like lighting that makes it not look pink at all is shit like this. How the fuck are you supposed to tell that that's pink when the game looks like that?
Yeah.
That just looks like it's fucking brown. Like it looks like a normal fucking monkey. It doesn't look
Let me show you chat.
As unique. And I think most of the game was in that color.
Okay, yeah, there's definitely some kind of filter here that like makes them look very yellowy. They're very, very brown.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just whatever filters the game's got going on.
Give me a second.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's the sun going orange and making everything orange.
Yeah, exactly. But like, I feel like majority of the time when I fought it, I was fighting it in that kind of condition, so it looked less pink. I can see images here where it does actually look pink, and what's it called?
Because if you look at it when it's in the plenty, it's pretty vibrant.
Yeah, yeah. I just don't think I ever saw it like that. I saw it,
which is basically normal lighting conditions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter. Punz loves Monster Hunter, right? Punz?
So I do genuinely enjoy hearing you guys talk about it, and it is sometimes fun to watch. And I try and like involve myself in the conversation some of the ways. I'm like, I don't mind. This is my podcast as much as your guys' podcast, so I don't mind if you guys have things specific to the two of you that you guys like to talk about. You know?
Yeah.
Right.
It'd be fun. It may be something I would probably enjoy playing with people, but I don't think it would be something I'd play solo. Same with like if I could play Destiny, I would probably play it to play with Siel rather than to play it myself.
That's entirely fair.
I think I talked about this on stream before, but I tried to play Monster Hunter. I believe it was Ultimate 4, the one on the Wii U. I think I might have told the story on stream before.
Yeah, 3 Ultimate. Yeah,
3 Ultimate, and I just couldn't get into it. I even had a friend who liked Monster Hunter try and get me into it, but there was just something with how much of running around there was in that game and stuff like that, and all like
it's not for everyone.
And all that. It was very interesting. Yeah.
Sooky says, gritting her teeth.
Yeah.
It's not for everyone.
No, like nowadays I probably enjoy it because, like, mind you, I was an impatient high schooler back then, so like all they knew how to do was gun. I only know how to shoot.
I don't know how to gun pew pew.
I only played the Halos and the Call of Doodles. Back then.
Meow. Meow.
Crossfanged Barrier is a fucking cunt.
My brain's just not functioning lately. Like I'm.
Classic.
It's weird.
You're fine, Sooky. I think we're all a little bit tired today. Some of us have been more than others, but we're all definitely a little bit EP today.
Yeah.
Hi, Nyan. Hi. The doobie all of us today. No brain, only monkey. I mean, if we want to, we could just wrap it up stream a little bit early if we wanted to. We're feeling a little sleepy.
A little bit early.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess
have
we
a lot
started
to
late.
talk about. Unfortunately, we still had a bit of a yap, which was nice.
Yeah. Yeah. We still yapped for a good 2 hours 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are technically aren't ending on time. We started out a bit late.
Yeah.
Then, does anyone have any announcements they would like to make? Any streams planned? Any cool stuff they wanna mention before we wrap up?
Not that I can think of, honestly.
I have a little something. I've been working on making sure Stellaris is all up and working for Thursday's stream, and
Ooh.
I when I was setting, I was doing a few test games, making sure it was capturing OBS fine, all that good stuff. I noticed a little weird thing on the Empire creation screen. I don't know. I don't remember this species being here. A little strange. A little strange. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe something cool is gonna be happening in the Stellar stream on Thursday. Maybe you guys shall see.
Maybe.
Maybe I've been cooking something. Maybe. That's all I've got to announce.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I got. Unless anyone else has anything else they would like to say before we wrap up.
I don't really have anything. I can't really think of anything.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
We shall be wrapping up stream here then. Thank you all for stopping by and hanging out, everybody. Thank you, Sooky, Rose, and Siel for coming on and yapping with me and being my cool friends.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody in chat, for stopping by and hanging out with us today. A bit of a low, comfy mood podcast. Hopefully, you guys all enjoyed and had fun. We will be. Here's another announcement. We will be doing this next week. As the title says, I have defeated the mind goblins that have prevented me from bringing guests onto the stream. And we will in fact be having a guest on next week. We will be accompanied by the lovely Kyrie.
Yay!
We are our little guest for next week, for next Tuesday at 8 p.m. EST. And
Hell yeah, bitches.
Yeah. We're gonna have the Green Fox hanging out with us. And then after we might have Cynthia the week after? Maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Question mark? Potentially? Maybe?
Question mark?
Keep you updated on that. But yes, we are returning, bringing guests on the stream, and hopefully it's gonna be a really good time. It's gonna be super duper fun to have other people, our friends, come on and yap with us once again. So hopefully we'll see you guys around for that. All right. Let us see. We have one final question that we must answer, and it's the hardest one of the stream. Who the heck do we raid? Why did I say it like that?
Oh no.
I know, it's such a hard question. It's so difficult. It's so hard.
Kyrie streaming right now. Doom: The Dark Ages.
Ooh.
But she rated
Speaking of
Kyrie
Kyrie.
like
And since we'll
last
be
week.
with her next podcast, maybe that's a good.
Yeah. Why don't I send you guys all over to Kyrie? In fact, I was watching her play Doom: The Dark Ages earlier. It looks super duper fun.
Yeah, definitely. Looks really good.
Yeah. Listen, Carrie, my love, everybody. And yeah. Go follow Rose, Siel, and Sooky if you don't already do that. Their ats are in the title. And go sing Carrie on my love and stuff.
Weevil.
And yeah, we'll see you guys around next week. Right here at 8 p.m. EST. Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye.
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 Good boy.
And